V.E.D.A. Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome to the second episode of the V.E.D.A. And you may notice that things look a little different. It's not as bright as it usually is, and I'm a little blurrier than I normally am. That's because I don't have my giant little light set up, because I tell you the truth right now, I feel like I've been hit by a truck. I am not doing well today, and that bright light would absolutely murder me. So, you're thinking, well, day 2 of the video, you're already starting to slack. Things are not going to go well. You're not going to get it done. Well, I couldn't agree more with you, but I'm still going to try. And like I said, the video that I was talking about yesterday, where I was going to put up my second, well, you know, the new little thing I'm starting for remake month here. And, well, I got to tell you, I'm pushing it back to tomorrow. My apologies if you got your hopes up, but I am just dead today. Honestly, I am not good. I feel like I've been run over, backed up, run over again, backed up, run over again, and then lit on fire. But I will persist. I will carry on. And as I was sitting here wondering, mulling over the topic of what I was going to talk about tomorrow, which is probably going to be Hollywood remakes of horror movies, which are some of my favorite movies of all time, you know, horror movies. And I was going through the list of things that they've remade. Halloween, Friday the 13th, sorry, the name was slipping. I have an encyclopedic brain, but sometimes I cannot pronounce a thing. Friday the 13th, Halloween, Freddy, oh God, Freddy. I'm probably going to talk about Freddy tomorrow. Texas Chainsaw, all 3 of the remakes that they've made for that. Ugh. I admit the sequels aren't the best thing in the world, but did you really need to remake them? But then again, I am pro anything that gets Jessica Biel in a movie. Like, thumbs up, guys! You did a great job casting that one. Oh yeah. Now, ooh boy, the Friday the 13th remake. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. Wasn't that good. Wasn't really memorable, but I don't know what else you're going to get from one. Yeah, Jason's there, and he's killing teenagers, and there's boobs, and there's pot, and there's beer, and that's pretty much all you need for a Friday the 13th movie, isn't it? I mean, it's not a difficult premise. Jason's not this deep, tortured, psychological mess. He's just a dude in a hockey mask that can't die and likes to kill people. Huh. Well, you know what? Jason's probably getting a bad rap. I'm going to have to talk to him and see what's up. Then again, I don't think I'm going to get any other response than... You know, because the whole water thing drowning. But whatever. You know, and things may make you think that Hollywood's running out of creativity. And, well, they sort of are. I mean, look at this. This is an original movie. It's called Rottweiler. Probably going to do something on this. My God, it's like the Terminator, but for dogs. I'm not joking. There's a Terminator dog. He's awesome. I kind of want one. And, you know, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, dear God, this hurts so bad. But you know what? That's not important. What's important is, well, actually nothing that I'm doing. But, I want to know, what do you guys think? What do you think of Hollywood horror remakes? Or Hollywood remakes in general, you know? They have done so many remakes over the years that I don't think I could count them all. I don't think I know them all, actually. If I do, I don't really get it. And casting decisions, my God. Casting just gets worse, worse, worse. And oh, God, make it stop. But, you know, I'm trying here. I'm trying to think of good Hollywood remakes. The only ones I can think of are the original Ocean's 11, the remake. It wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't, oh dear God, this is the worst thing that ever happened to cinema bad. No, it wasn't great. I mean, it wasn't great, it wasn't bad. It was okay. You know, George Clooney was alright, and Brad Pitt was making money. He was just in there for a paycheck, I'm pretty sure. But you have to think, or at least I have to think, what on earth is the point of a remake? And I really don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. And it doesn't make sense why so many of them are bad. You have a pre-existing formula for something to work. With Freddy, group of teenagers, parents killed him. He kills them in their dreams. He drags a girl across the ceiling. That's all you got to do. Oh, and some guy has to get sucked into a bed. That guy probably has to look like Johnny Depp. Seriously, get Johnny Depp back in there. He could make the movie funny. Well, no. Lone Ranger. Well, I seem to have forgotten that one, but then again, so did everybody else. Did a real solid on that one. But, I don't know. I do have a soft spot for Johnny Depp because he's from my home state. He's from Kentucky, which, makes me like him a little bit more. Dude, come on. Stop making bad movies. Transcendence. Ugh. I've seen it a million times. Then again, that's better than Matthew McConaughey being an astronaut. Yeah, I don't get that either. Whatever. But, I think once we finally get some new blood in the movie making industry, we could have some awesome things going on. Honestly, once I get in the movie making industry, I will revolutionize it all. Or screw it all up. Probably that one. But, honestly, I want to make movies. I would love to. I'm quite the actor. Yeah, quite the actor. Sure I am. Of course I am. Why would I not be? My God, listen to this amazing voice that I have. It's just magical. I do accents from time to time. I could play an Indian dude if you want me to. English guy, Irish guy. I could play a Scottish guy if you fancy that. But I can only do Sean Connery in Scottish, but whatever. We need people who are creative, who can do things, who can think, which is not something we have these days, with reality shows popping up every 5 minutes, and my God, it's just the same thing every week, same thing, over and over and over and over. Even on reality shows where they're actually doing things, like counting cars or Fast and Loud, they're actually doing stuff. They're building things. They're doing things. These guys are relatively smart, or at least some of them are. And it's the same thing every week. They're doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing. You buy a crappy car, you fix it. Golf clap. Wow, so shocking. Do something different. Trying to think. If I were to remake a movie and do it the correct way, what would I do? I talk a big game about movies and all that. What would I do if I could make a remake? As I said here, and I'm thinking to myself, talking about me thinking of myself on camera, I'm going to get caught in a logic loop if I keep going. I would do Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball deserves better than what it got with Dragon Ball Evolution. My God, that movie was not an evolution. That was a devolution. That movie literally turns you back into a chimp. If you watch that movie, you are now an amoeba. It really draws you back. And there's so much about that movie that I could go into, but I am going to save that for a Lost in Adaptation episode that I am so going to do, and I'm going to get a kick out of it. Actually, if you're a fan of Dragon Ball stuff like I am, there's a YouTube site with the History of Trunks storyline going right now. It's called Robot Underdog is the website. If you guys are into Dragon Ball like I am, go watch it. You will not be disappointed. It is really cool. They actually have a Super Saiyan transformation, with the adult Gohan that they have. And the dude is awesome as far as martial arts. They're all really good. Now, the 10-year-old is still a 10-year-old, but what are you going to do? It's actually pretty awesome. And this is a fan-made production. The first one was done on a shoestring budget. The second one is going to be even better. It's a webisode type deal, and it looks amazing. I'm not sponsored by them. I get no cash from this, but I really enjoy their stuff. And if you like Dragon Ball like I do, go check it out. It's a lot of fun. Best Super Saiyan transformation I've seen in live action. And that's saying a lot because I have seen a ton of them done through fan-made projects. Honestly, I'd like to get the guys that do that. I'd like to get them to do that, and I would give them several $1 million and tell them, you know what? Make 3 movies. Go make me 3 movies. Saiyan Saga, Cell Saga, Buu Saga. That's all you got to do. Well, you probably need the Namek Saga in there somewhere, but you know what? We'll work it out in the details. We'll fit that in somewhere. The Saiyan Saga can include the Namek thing. Why not? Make it a short. With the 4-hour transformation. But whatever. Well, folks, that is it for today's V.E.D.A. If you liked, leave a like. If you want to comment, if you want to comment, you have a question, I will question your answers. I swear I will. And give your ideas on what you would like to see redone, remade, and done right by people who actually care about the product. By fans. By lunatics like me, who actually have time to devote and give a crap about these sort of things. Well, folks, I will see you tomorrow in the V.E.D.A. Transmission over.